Welcome to a new session of youtube.com Ram Sharma live channel. Today we are going to start History chapter 2, Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. First topic is the age of social change. Earlier we have already discussed about the French Revolution and some powerful ideas generated by the French Revolution. They were freedom and equality. The French Revolution opened up the possibility of creating a dramatic change in the way in which society was structured. In many parts of the world, including Europe and Asia, new ideas about individual rights and who controlled social power began to be discussed. In India, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, you can see in the picture, and Dalhousie talked of the significance of the French Revolution, and many others debated the ideas of post-revolutionary Europe. But remember, in Europe, not everyone wanted a complete transformation of society. There were some groups of people, such as conservatives, liberals, or radicals. They had different ideas about transformation of society. Some accepted that change was necessary but wished for a gradual shift. But there were some who wanted to restructure society radically. These people are termed as conservatives, liberals, or radicals. First, let's discuss and talk about conservatives. Conservatives means traditionals. Earlier in the 18th century, conservatives had been generally opposed to the idea of change. By the 19th century, they accepted that some change was necessary, but believed that the past had to be respected and change had to be brought about through a slow process. There was a group of people who were called liberals. Liberals wanted a nation which tolerated all religions. Liberals also opposed the uncontrolled power of dynastic rulers. They wanted to safeguard the rights of individuals against governments. But remember, they were not democrats. They did not believe in universal adult franchise. That means the right of every citizen to vote. There was a third category of people who were called radicals. Radicals wanted a nation in which government was based on the majority of a country's population. Many supported women's suffragette movements. Unlike liberals, they opposed the privileges of great land owners and wealthy factory owners. They were not against the existence of private property, but disliked concentration in the hands of a few people. Suffragette movement. It means a movement to give women the right to vote. Next topic is industrial society and social change. This is another reason which helped the events which led to the Russian Revolution. Industrialization. This term started with Industrial Revolution, and we all know that Industrial Revolution started in England. Industrialization brought men, women, and children to factories. Work hours were often long and wages were poor. Then there was another problem, that was problem of housing and sanitation. So liberals and radicals searched for solution to these issues. In industries, the condition of workers were bad. Living conditions were not good. Working hours were long. Many working men and women who wanted changes in the world supported liberals and radical groups and parties in the early 19th century. Some nationalists, liberals and radicals wanted revolutions to put an end to the kind of governments established in Europe in 1815. There were some nationalists in different parts of Europe. For example, Mazzini in Italy. They wanted to change the government through revolution. And similarly, one another idea which attracted the attention of workers and many other people was idea of socialism. So what was socialism? Why it became very popular? We will discuss in the next video. Kindly subscribe my channel www.youtube.com/Ram Sharma Live. You can also visit website www.freeteach.in.